We've got the big hitter, Mike Dagnall, aka Muscles. 298 yards this guy has put a lead. No fish is safe no matter where they swim.
Hi, I'm Mike Dagnall, I'm from Redditch. I was brought up on the northwest canals and that fishing with my dad, and then I went into match fishing for a long time. In the last 5 or 6 years I've been carp fishing. I've fished a lot of different places and that, and my biggest fish in the UK is 49.8 and my biggest fish in France is 72.6. I like long range fishing because I was a keen tournament caster for a number of years and represented England at the World Championships a few times. If you can fish comfortably at 160 yards, you can fish anywhere from you to 160 yards. If you can only cast 80, you can only fish half the amount of water, and at times it does play a big part. Check out this stunner. That's the thing with home fen. You've got margins and bars to fish to, little quiet corners, or what I like to fish over there, nice open water. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you a few tips to help you get out there and hopefully put a few more fish on the bank. Point one's the grip. You need to get a good solid grip of the rod. The way I do it, I put my little finger behind the reel and 3 fingers in front and get a good grip of the rod. That gives you more control during the cast. Step 2 is the stance. I always say, stand as though you're going to punch a punch bag, and that gives you a good solid platform to cast off. Step 3 is poise. If you notice, I've got my arms locked out, which creates a bigger arc, and transfer your weight onto your back foot. Step 4, try and keep your right arm as rigid as you can, and as you go through the cast, transfer your weight and pull down with your left. And finally, you've got to have ultimate faith in your kit. That's why I use Shimano. This is the kit I use for long range fishing. It's a Tribal TX9 intensity rod. It's 13 foot long, it's got low standoff K-guides on it. It's got a 3K weave going into the tip section and then petering out towards the tip, which gives it a lot faster recovery. It's a 3 3/4 test curve rod. It's got a lovely progressive action, but powerful. I can cast to the horizon with it, and it's also a joy to play fish on. Shimano reels are used by many top casters and that, and there's a very good reason for this. This is the Ultegra, and it's got slow oscillation. What this means is it's got 40 lays up and down, which when your lead's going out, it's causing less friction on your line to enable the lead to fly further. And they're perfect for long range fishing. And then we've got the Rolls Royce, the casting reels, and this is the Aero Technium magnesium. This has got, believe it or not, 100 lays up and down, which means that when the lead's going out, the line just peels off the spool effortlessly, causing less friction than any other reel on the market. It's made of magnesium, which is the lightest material to keep the strength that is required for modern day carp fishing. If you want the Rolls Royce of reels, that's the kiddie. With the Shimano reels, you can adjust the profile of your line quite simply. You just remove and add washers, which are underneath the spool. And what this does, you can get the line to suit your own personal fishing. This is a mono spool, so I add a washer which tapers the line towards the back, which makes it come off effortlessly. But for a fluorocarbon line, I'd remove a washer to have it taper in the opposite way, because fluorocarbon's a lot springier than any mono, and it causes less problems when you're fishing. This is a simple solution to adjust the line lay for your own personal fishing.